Alrighty. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in, a few early shower uppers. Fix that. There we go. That's a little better. Can give it a minute here. Let everybody join in. So give me a second to put the link for the score sheets in the comments here. Get my Facebook feed going. I can follow along in case there's any comments. Here is the score sheet link for you. There it is. Let me get this rolling here real quick, and then we will get to our rules, and we're going to get rolling. We're going to get through this game quick tonight. It is opening night of the NHL season. The Blackhawks will be dropping the puck not for a little while. We won't miss too much of that because they've already pushed back the start time. And the 7 o'clock start time was actually for the banner raising ceremony. So that game might be closer to 8 o'clock before it actually begins. So we won't miss much of that if you're worried about that. All right. All right, I can't see anything on that right now. I don't know what that little bad juju is over there in the corner. Okay, that got rid of it. All right, let's do it. Let's do our rules. I'm going to need to get into share screen mode here. And then we can get our rules going in case we got anybody who hasn't played the game before in the room. All right, stand by. It's thinking. It's thinking. This computer's giving me nothing but headaches today. I am this close to throwing it out the window, to be honest with you. Just waiting for it to begin. It's trying to do the share mode, so we'll wait it out here. We got no other choice. Let me grab. Ooh, that's exactly what I want right there. Make one of these first. All right. It's still not responding. What is going on here? Still waiting. All right. Well, I can explain the rules to you before we actually do the presentation. I don't need the presentation to explain the rules. As we wait for this to catch up, we're going to play 5 rounds of pub-style trivia tonight, eventually, once the computer works correctly. And so we're playing 5 rounds of pub-style trivia tonight. First round is a picture round, followed by 3 specific categories. Then we will have a round of general trivia to end our night. Each round is made up of 5 questions worth 1 point each and a bonus question that is worth 2 points. Those questions tend to be a little bit harder, so that's why they're worth 2 points. We will, here's how it goes. I'm going to read you the questions. Eventually, they're going to show up on your screen with a picture clue. And then you're going to write down your answers on your own score sheets there at home. Please don't put any answers in the comments section. Yeah, don't do that. That's bad. If you need a score sheet, I posted the link to the PDF that you can print off in the comments section. They're also pinned at the top of the Trivia Nights with Greg Facebook page. So I'm reading you the questions. You're putting down your answers on your score sheet at home. I will then repeat the entire round immediately following. So you'll get the questions twice. Then I'll give you a moment to finalize your answers before I reveal the correct answers to you. You're going to be scoring your score sheets there in the comfort of your own homes, or if you're playing at some sort of satellite location, which has been known to happen. At the end of the night, you're going to add up all 5 of your rounds, put your final score on your score sheet, and then send me a picture of your score sheet with its final score. Send it to me via Facebook Messenger if you can, or Twitter DM, depending on where you're playing tonight. If you're playing on YouTube and you don't have Facebook access, you can post your score on the YouTube channel. Please, we're playing on the honor system, so no cheating, no looking up answers, no changing answers or filling in the blank, anything like that. Always, you're allowed to double your score 1 time during this round. You can double 1 round during the game. You simply do that by circling the answers for the entire round before the answers are revealed. So in that little brief moment in between the answers and questions, or questions and answers, that's when you decide if you want to double a particular round. If you think you got all 6 questions right, circle your whole group of answers for that round, and then give yourself double points. Don't wait till after you hear the answers for that round and say, hey, we got all 6 right, let's double it. Don't wait to the end of the game and then just pick the best round you've had and double that one. That's kind of cheating. That's not cool. So basically the only 3 infractions we have is cheating, of course, looking up answers, anything like that. Putting your answers in the comments section is frowned upon as well. And doubling your score after the answers have been read. And this thing is still, I don't know what is going on here. My computer, like, it feels like it's frozen. Like it says Chrome isn't responding, but the feed is still going through here, and I can't. It's all right. Hold on. If the broadcast goes blank here for a second, I will return the feed as quickly as possible. I'm just trying to get this working because it's not working right now. So stand by. If I disappear, I will be coming right back. I promise you. All right. Hold the phone. If you lose me, I'll be popping back live. Okay, well, that's weird. Why is that split screen? All right, there we are. We're back. We're back. That wasn't too painful. Let's see if I can get this to work now, and we can get our game started. There we are. All right. Of course, the game I promised we were going to get through quickly. Crap, doesn't want to work, but we got it now. We did the rules. These are our categories for tonight. Here we are, Wednesday night, the 13th, opening night of the NHL season. I know I'm excited. Are you? You should be. Our categories: cartoon characters will be our picture round. You're just going to have to identify the cartoon characters shown in the pictures. Pretty straightforward. Round 2 is called Hail Mary. It's all about people and things named Mary. So a Mary-themed round, not necessarily all about the Mary, but she may pop in that round. 80s movie quotes is round number 3. I will give you a quote from a famous 80s movie. You got to tell me what movie that quote is from. Broadway Musicals is round number 4. Of course, that's just about Broadway musicals. There are some multiple choice true false in that round. So if you're not a big musical person, there's still some chances to get points. And then we'll end with general trivia. And as always, scrolling on the bottom, that's the Venmo and PayPal information if you want to send a tip. Also, my Hockey Writers author page is there too. Click away, please, over there and help me get more money. All right, let's do it. We're here to play trivia. Let's play trivia. Cartoon characters is round number 1. Going to show you 5 cartoon character pictures. You got to identify who they are. And we're going to start with number 1. As always, here we go. Character number 1. What is this guy's name? If they have first and last names, you should include them. All right. That's number 1. Here comes cartoon character number 2. Cartoon character number 2. What is this character's name? Number 3, there it is. Who is cartoon character number 3? Not the type of cartoon character is this. He has a specific name. We're looking for the specific name of this type of cartoon character. We all know what the little blue things are called, but they all had their own individual name. What is his individual name? Number 4. Number 4. What is this cartoon character's name? And number 5. Number 5. This guy does have a last name, but I'm not requiring a last name here. Just the first name for this guy right here. He does, according to the interwebs, he does have an official last name, but I don't know if it was ever really mentioned. It's not required, but you do need to know his first name to get credit for this one. And the bonus question for the cartoon character round for 2 points. What is Fred from Scooby-Doo's last name? What is Fred from Scooby-Doo's last name? All right, let's repeat these real quick for you. Here's cartoon character number 1. Here's number 2 a second time for you. Number 3. Again, looking for his individual name. Not necessarily the type of cartoon character he is. Number 4. And number 5. And the bonus one more time for 2 points. What is Fred from Scooby-Doo's last name? What is Fred from Scooby-Doo's last name? All right, I'm going to give you a moment there to finalize those answers. As the Tampa Bay Lightning raised their Stanley Cup banner in an empty arena. Kind of weird. But because it was empty, they were able to kind of do this cool little thing where the banner came out from like where people would usually sit. The good thing is with no fans there, this is really quick. It took 3 minutes. Normally these things can get dragged on for a half an hour, so that's good. All right. Let's do our answers for our cartoon characters. Round number 1. This is my spirit animal. Gene Belcher from Bob's Burgers. If you've never watched Bob's Burgers, you are robbing yourself of hours of entertainment. Don't do that. Watch Bob's Burgers. It's fantastic. Number 2, the Great Gazoo. The Great Gazoo when the Flintstones officially jumped the shark. The Great Gazoo, voiced by the late, great Harvey Korman, if you remember that. Number 3, we all know this is a Smurf. What Smurf is it? It's Vanity Smurf. Vanity Smurf, always looking in that stupid mirror. Number 4, one of my all-time favorite shows, not just cartoons, but shows. Lana Kane from Archer. That's another show. If you don't watch Bob's Burgers and you don't watch Archer, you are just denying yourself lots of laughs. You shouldn't do that. Laughing is good for the soul. Watch Archer. And number 5, this is the kid that wears the winger shirt from Beavis and Butthead. His name was Stuart. Stuart Stevenson is allegedly his last name, according to my internet research. So if you had Stuart Stevenson, you don't get any extra points, but you do get a little thumbs up for being a Beavis and Butthead geek. That's a great show. They should bring that back. And our bonus question for 2 points. What is Fred from Scooby-Doo's last name? It's nothing exotic by any means. Jones. Freddie Jones. There's a Freddie Jones band. But Fred Jones. That's his last name. All right. That wraps up cartoon characters and our picture round for the evening. Now we're going to move on to round number 2. Hail Mary. This isn't a religious round, so don't get worried for you heathens out there. This is just a round about Mary. So let's get into a Mary-themed round, shall we? This is round 2 of 5 for the night. Here we go. Question number 1 in Hail Mary. What is the name of the 2018 historical drama starring Margot Robbie and Saoirse Ronan as conflicting royal cousins? What is the name of the 2018 historical drama starring Margot Robbie and Saoirse Ronan as conflicting royal cousins? Number 2, Mary, famous virgin and mother of Jesus, is often referred to as Mary, Our Lady of Perpetual what? Is it help, love, or light? It's not motion. She's not the Lady of Perpetual Motion. I almost did put that as one of the options. So Mary, the famous virgin and mother of Jesus, is often referred to as Mary, Our Lady of Perpetual what? Help, love, or light? Question 3, it's a true or false. The hip-hop group Run DMC once covered the Monkees' 1967 hit song Mary, Mary. True or false? The hip-hop group Run DMC once covered the Monkees' 1967 hit song Mary, Mary. Question number 4, which spirit is the base and most important ingredient of a Bloody Mary cocktail? Is it gin, vodka, or rum? Which spirit is the base and most important ingredient of a Bloody Mary cocktail? Is that gin, vodka, or rum? In case you haven't noticed, I'm really enjoying the GIFs as picture clues. I hope you like them too. Question number 5. What magical and musical character has been portrayed by both Julie Andrews and Emily Blunt? What magical and musical character has been portrayed by both Julie Andrews and Emily Blunt? And our bonus question for the Hail Mary round. For 2 points, Frankenstein or the blank blank is the full title of Mary Shelley's classic Gothic novel. For 2 points, Frankenstein or the blank blank is the full title to Mary Shelley's classic Gothic novel. Looking for 2 words. 2 words. Gotta have them both if you want 2 points on this round. The full title of Frankenstein is Frankenstein or the blank blank. Looking for 2 words here. All right, let's repeat our questions real fast for you for our Hail Mary round. Question number 1, what is the name of the hit 2018 historic drama starring Margot Robbie and Saoirse Ronan as conflicting royal cousins? Number 2, Mary, famous virgin and mother of Jesus, is often referred to as Our Lady of Perpetual what? Help, love, or light? Getting religious for you for a moment here tonight. Number 3, true or false, the hip-hop group Run DMC once covered the Monkees' 1967 hit song Mary, Mary. Not too many trivia nights will you go from the Virgin Mary to the Monkees in the matter of one question. That's one heck of a transition right there. Number 4, which spirit is the base and most important ingredient of a Bloody Mary cocktail? Is that gin, vodka, or rum? Gin, vodka, or rum, which one of those is the most important part of a Bloody Mary? Well, if you want to get drunk, at least. Number 5, what magical musical character has been portrayed by both Julie Andrews and Emily Blunt? Bonus question for 2 points. Frankenstein or the blank blank is the full title of Mary Shelley's classic Gothic novel. Frankenstein or the blank blank is the full title to Mary Shelley's classic Gothic novel. Two words, looking for that. All right. Give you guys a minute to figure out those answers. And if you are going to double this round, if you didn't use it for the picture round, now's the time to circle those answers. Once again, there's my email address if you'd like to reach out to me as far as hiring me to either do a custom play-at-home game for you to host in the comfort of your own home or office, or if you'd like me to jump on your get-together, your video conference call for whatever reason, your book club meeting or happy hour, whatever you want to do. Reach out to me, gjb1979@gmail.com. As we get closer, hopefully getting soon in the next few months to getting back to somewhat normal. That's also where you can contact me if you want to hire me for an in-person trivia night when we can get back to having those again. Plus, make sure you like the Trivia Nights with Greg Facebook page. That's where you get updated on all of our trivia stuff. As soon as we get back to playing in person again, Tuesdays and Wednesday nights at Firewater Saloon, that's where you'll stay up to date over there and all things trivia-wise. And follow me on Twitter for all my hockey coverage of the Blackhawks, NHL prospects, history, the AHL when that gets kicked up again, and all sorts of stuff. So that's where you get all that. All right, let's do Hail Mary answers. Question 1, what is the name of the 2018 historical drama starring Margot Robbie and Saoirse Ronan as conflicting royal cousins? Mary Queen of Scots is what we're looking for. Mary Queen of Scots. Never saw that. I'm a big history nerd. Never watched it because it's completely inaccurate from the little bit that I just you have Mary Queen of Scots as a redhead with a Scottish accent when she was French. So right off the bat, I'm out. All right, number 2, Mary, the famous virgin and mother of JC, is often referred to as Mary, Our Lady of Perpetual Help. Lady of Perpetual Help is what we're looking for there. True or false, the hip-hop group Run DMC once covered the Monkees' 1967 hit song Mary, Mary. That is true. They kind of made a little rock rap mashup of that and sampled Davy Jones's vocals in that as well. Number 4, which spirit is the base and most important ingredient of a Bloody Mary? That, of course, is vodka. Number 5, what magical and musical character has been played by both Julie Andrews and Emily Blunt? Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. of course. And for 2 points, Frankenstein or the Blank Blank is the full title of Mary Shelley's classic Gothic novel, Modern Prometheus. Modern Prometheus is what we're looking for there. For you literary fans, you probably knew that. I remember reading that book in high school. It's a pretty good book. All right, that's enough of Mary's for one night. Let's move on to 80s movie quotes. 80s movie quotes. I'm going to show you some movie quotes, and you're going to tell me what movie they came from. Pretty simple. All these movies are pretty famous, popular 80s movies for those of you guys who are big fans of those. So some of these might be easy for you. Here we go. Quote number 1, evil will always triumph over good because good is dumb. Evil will always triumph over good because good is dumb. It's going to kind of be hard to do these without trying to do the voices of the characters who said them. Especially this one. Evil will always triumph over good because good is dumb. Just looking for the movie that line is from. Don't need anything else. Just the movie name that these quotes are from, unless instructed otherwise. Just looking for the movie. All right, number 2, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? What 80s movie is that quote from? Number 2, your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling. Your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling. What 80s movie is that from? Your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling. Number 4, all right. Mickey's a mouse, Donald's a duck, Pluto's a dog. What's Goofy? All right. Mickey's a mouse, Donald's a duck, Pluto's a dog. What's Goofy? What movie is that? Existential ponder from? It's a good question. It's a very good question. Number 5, hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die. Do I even have to read that? I mean, if you don't know this one, I don't know what to say. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die. I'm trying to give away points tonight, folks. Just giving them away. And our bonus quote for 2 points. Name the movie this quote is from and which character said it. See, this one I need to know the movie and the character if you want to get the full 2 points. If I'm wrong, nothing happens. We go to jail peacefully, quietly. We'll enjoy it. But if I'm right, we can stop this thing. Lenny, you will have saved the lives of millions of registered voters. If I'm wrong, nothing happens. We go to jail peacefully, quietly. We'll enjoy it. But if I'm right and we can stop this thing, Lenny, you will have saved the lives of millions of registered voters. I need to know the name of the movie this quote is from and the name of the character who said it if you want both bonus points for this one. Need to have them both. If you can only give me the movie, then you get 1 point. If you only give me the character, but if you know the character, then you know the movie. So that's a special talent. If you would know the character who said it, but didn't know the movie it was in, that'd be actually rather remarkable for that to happen. So you need them both for 2 points. Let's repeat these real quick for you. Number 1, evil will always triumph over good because good is dumb. What movie is that quote from? Number 2, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? What movie is that from? Number 3, your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling. Your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling. Number 4, all right. Mickey's a mouse, Donald's a duck, Pluto's a dog. What's Goofy? Mickey's a mouse, Donald's a duck, Pluto's a dog. What's Goofy? What 80s movie is that line from? Number 5, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. All right, and the bonus, this one is 2 points, and you need the character, the movie name and the character who said it. It's the only one that's requiring the character. If I'm wrong, nothing happens. We go to jail peacefully, quietly. We'll enjoy it. But if I'm right, and we can stop this thing, Lenny, you will have saved the lives of millions of registered voters. This one, I need a name of the movie and the character who said it. Not the actor, the character name. All right, I'm going to give you a moment to finalize those answers. Don't forget, Thursday nights is our theme nights here at Play at Home Trivia Nights. And tomorrow night, we've been talking about this forever, it seems, but we're finally going to get our Arnold Schwarzenegger trivia night in. We were supposed to do it last week, and then my webcam decided not to work. So we had to push it back a week. Everything else that we had planned will get pushed back a week to next week. Oh, Canada, an all-Canadian trivia night. There'll be some hockey questions. There'll be all kinds of fun Canadian questions that night. Then we have Seinfeld on the 28th. 2 weeks from tomorrow, we'll be doing an all Seinfeld night. And then the first Thursday of February, Star Wars. Those are always 2 of my most popular trivia nights, Seinfeld and Star Wars. We'll do them back to back, and we'll take it from there. Hopefully by the end of that Star Wars thing, we're getting back to our in-person games, but that won't affect our Thursday nights. Thursday nights will stick around once we get back to the Firewater games. All right, let's do our 80s movie quotes answers. Let's see how you guys did this round. I think these were all pretty easy, but I've also seen a ton of movies, so we'll see how you guys are on this one. Quote number 1, evil will always triumph over good because good is dumb. That is from Spaceballs. Spaceballs. Dark Helmet says that to Lone Star in their famous Schwartz fight. Number 2, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Of course, that's Biff from Back to the Future. Back to the Future is the answer for number 2. Number 3, your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling. That is a line from The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is number 3 answer. Number 4, All right, all right. Mickey's a mouse. Donald's a duck. Pluto's a dog. What's Goofy? That is from the junkyard scene in Stand By Me. Stand By Me, a classic. I love this. I can't tell you how much I love Stand By Me. It's one of those movies, no matter how many times I see it and I catch that it's on, I stop and watch it. Number 5, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die. Another movie that I will watch no matter how many times I've seen it. The Princess Bride, of course. We all remember that line. Mandy Patinkin right there. Our bonus, you needed to know the movie name and the character who said this line, or lines. If I'm wrong, nothing happens. We go to jail. Peacefully, quietly. We'll enjoy it. But if I'm right, we can stop this thing. Lenny, you will have saved the lives of millions of registered voters. That is from Ghostbusters. And Peter Venkman said that, of course, towards the end when they get out of jail and they need to go save the world. He says that line. Ghostbusters and Peter Venkman. You needed both of those to get credit for all of that. All right, here we go. I'm going to go right in the round number 4. Broadway musicals. A lot of people ask for this, so we'll do Broadway music. I think we've done this a couple times at Play at Home, but there's always more questions you can ask. So here we go. Broadway musicals, round number 4 or 5, as we get through our game this evening. Number 1, what musical includes a dead goat, a chariot of gold, and an ear of corn? What musical includes a dead goat, a chariot of gold, and an ear of corn? Question number 2. Mr. Cellophane is a memorable song from which Candor and Ebb musical? Is it from Cabaret, Chicago, or Fosse? Mr. Cellophane is a memorable song from which Candor and Ebb musical? Cabaret, Chicago, or Fosse? Number 3, true or false? Lazar Wolf is a character from The Music Man. True or false? Lazar Wolf is a character from The Music Man. It'd be a lot cooler if his name was Laser Wolf. That would be something from like Thundercats or He-Man, something like that. Laser Wolf. True or false? Lazar Wolf is a character from The Music Man. Question number 4 for Broadway musicals. I Can't Say No is a song from which Rodgers and Hammerstein musical? Is that from Oklahoma, Sound of Music, or South Pacific? I Can't Say No is a song from which Rodgers and Hammerstein musical? Oklahoma, Sound of Music, or South Pacific? Which one can we find that song? Question number 5. Michael Crawford was the original Phantom on Broadway and is almost unanimously agreed that he was the best. Who played the Phantom in the 2004 film version directed by Joel Schumacher? Michael Crawford was the original Phantom on Broadway, and it is almost unanimous. Everybody thinks he's the best. Stumbled on that one. Who played the Phantom in the 2004 film version, directed by Joel Schumacher? Who played the Phantom in the 2004 film version, directed by Joel Schumacher? And the Blackhawks are losing. Get used to that, folks. Bonus question time for 2 points. What were the first 2 Walt Disney animated films to be made into Broadway musicals? There's a whole bunch now, but what were the first 2 to be made into Broadway musicals? All right, let's repeat these questions for you. This is Broadway Musicals round number 4. What musical includes a dead goat, a chariot of gold, and an ear of corn? That sounds like a party right there. Number 2, Mr. Cellophane is a memorable song from which Candor and Ebb musical? Cabaret, Chicago, or Fosse? Which one of those musicals is the song Mr. Cellophane from? Number 3, true or false, Lazar Wolf is a character from The Music Man. Lazar Wolf. Is he from The Music Man or is he from something else? Number 4, I Can't Say No is a song from which Rodgers and Hammerstein musical? Oklahoma, Sound of Music, or South Pacific? Oklahoma, Sound of Music, or South Pacific for I Can't Say No. Number 5, Michael Crawford was the original Phantom, and everybody thinks he was the best at that role. Who played the Phantom in the film version from 2004? It's an answer that may surprise you if you didn't know it. I had no idea this guy was musically inclined. And the bonus for 2 points. What were the first 2 Walt Disney animated films to be made into Broadway hit musicals? What were the first 2 Disney Broadway musicals? The first 2 put together and produced and paid for by Disney. All right, I'll give you guys a moment here. Just a quick reminder for the time being. We are doing play-at-home trivia nights 4 nights a week. We're doing Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, our theme nights. Of course, Arnold is our theme tomorrow night. Should be a good night. So don't forget to check us out on our other nights of the week. This is the format we play Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and then theme night is on Thursdays. We'll keep doing this until we can start getting back together in person. Hopefully that's coming up somewhat in the near future, but we'll see about that as these vaccines become more widely available and the numbers go down. Hopefully we'll be able to get back to Edison Park and Mount Greenwood. sooner rather than later. It's been too long. I'm itching to see all your lovely faces in person again instead of just staring at my computer screen talking to myself. All right, number one. Let's do our answers. It's time for the Broadway musicals. Number one, which musical includes a dead goat, a chariot of gold, and an ear of corn? Or that would be Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Yeah, if you have any variation of that on there, you're good to go. Number two, Mr. Cellophane. That is a memorable song from Chicago. Chicago. Number three, true or false, Laser Wolf is a character from the Music Man. Laser Wolf just sounds so cool. It's like it sounds like a band that would have opened for Iron Maiden back in like '87. Lazar Wolf that's false. He's one of the main characters from Fiddler on the Roof, not the Music Man. Number four, I Can't Say No. That is a song you can hear in Roger and Hammerstein's Oklahoma. Oklahoma is the answer for number four. Number five, Michael Crawford was the original Phantom on Broadway. Who played the role in the 2004 film version? Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler singing out the Andrew Lloyd Webber. Who knew? I never saw it, so I didn't know that. Kind of caught me off guard. And the bonus question, what were the first two Disney animated films that they made into hit Broadway productions? The first two of the Disney on Broadway series were Beauty and the Beast and The Lion King. Those were the first two to hit the stage. There's been a bunch after that, but those were the first two. Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King. You needed both to get full credit for that one. If you only had one, you can give yourself 1 point, or otherwise you get no points if you didn't have either one. All right. So that wraps up Broadway musicals. And let's move on to our final round. Told you we were going to get through these rounds quickly tonight. General trivia. This is our last round of the evening. There are no true, false, or multiple choice questions here. You either know them or you don't. At the end of this round, you're going to add up your scores. Put your final score on your sheet, and then take a picture of your score sheet. You're going to send that picture to me via Facebook Messenger, either to the Trivia Nights with Greg Facebook page or to the my Facebook page. It doesn't matter which one. They'll both appear on my iPad, so I'll see them. If you're playing on Periscope, you can send me a DM via Twitter. If you're on YouTube and you don't have access to Facebook, you can just post your score in the comments. Won't let you put the picture there, but you can put your number there. We'll trust you. All right, question number one for general trivia, final round of the night. What state is home to the most easterly point of land in the continental United States? What state is home to the most easterly point of land in the continental United States? What state are you in when you're the furthest east you could possibly be in the lower 48 states? I would assume it's, I mean, I don't know why I put continental because, you know, it's definitely not Alaska or Hawaii. Those are in the oppo direction. All right, question number two. What popular the popular TV series The Odd Couple was based on a play by what famous American playwright? The popular TV series The Odd Couple was based on a play by what famous American playwright? It's actually a movie before the TV series. And then been two TV series. The original, these two right here, Tony Randall and Jack Klugman. They were great. They brought it back a couple of years ago with Matthew Perry and I can't think of the other guy's name. It was no good. Shocking, something with Matthew Perry wouldn't be good. Number three, excuse me, Oneomania is the excessive and uncontrollable desire to do what? Oniomania is the excessive and uncontrollable desire to do what? Sounds kinky. Oniomania. It's the excessive and uncontrollable desire to do what? Question number 4. Almost home. In what country was Albert Einstein born? Where was Albert Einstein born? In what country was Albert Einstein born? Question 5. What now out of business American car company shared its name with a Native American chief? What now out of business American car company shared its name with a Native American chief? Oofa. Hawks down 2-0. Not gonna be. It's gonna be. It might only be a 56 game season, but it's gonna be a long 56 games. Bonus question for 2 points. Which U.S. president was the first to be elected who was not alive during World War II? Obviously, after World War II, there were a lot of presidents who were elected alive, who weren't alive for it before it happened. So obviously, we're talking about who was the first president after World War II who was elected who wasn't alive during World War II. Obviously, George Washington wasn't alive during World War II or any of those old dudes. So, who was the first post WW2 U.S. president to be elected who wasn't alive during the big one? Let's repeat these questions for you real quick. Final round, general trivia. What state is home to the most easterly point of land in the continental United States? Question number 2. The popular TV series The Odd Couple was based on a play by what famous American playwright? Who wrote The Odd Couple? Number 3, onomania is the excessive and uncontrollable desire to do what? Number 4, in what country was Albert Einstein born? What country was Albert Einstein born? Number 5, what now out of business American car company shared its name with a Native American chief? And the bonus question for 2 points. Which U.S. president was the first to be elected after World War II who was not alive during World War II? And it's 3-0 Tampa Bay. Man, Malcolm Subban is bad at playing goaltending. He is a bad goaltender, folks. Yeah, okay, never mind. That was a deflection. He didn't have much chance on that one, but not good. Not good. All right, finalize those answers. When I'm done reading you the correct ones here in a moment, you're going to be sending me those final scores so we can figure out who our big Tuesday night, or no, sorry, Wednesday night. Tuesday was last night. We had a tie last night for our winners. Our two dual state teams, the Malones and Watsons from Chicago and Boston, tied with double G and Z out of Cleveland and Chicago. Let's see if either one of those teams, I'm not sure. I see we have double G and Z in the room. I don't know if the Watsons and Malones are here tonight. Doesn't look like they're in the room from what I could tell. So let's see if we get a new winner tonight. But before we can crown our Wednesday night midweek hump day champions, I got to give you those final 6 answers. So here they are. Question 1. What state is home to the most easterly point of land in the continental United States? That would be the state of Maine. State of Maine. Second night in a row, Maine has shown up as an answer. That's got to be a first. Number 2, the popular TV series and movie Odd Couple. They were all based on a play written by Neil Simon. Neil Simon is the Odd Couple author. Number 3, anomania is the excessive and uncontrollable desire to do what? Shop. Shop. People who can't stop shopping have anomania. Number 4, what country was Albert Einstein born? He was born in Germany. He was born in Germany. Number 5, what now defunct American car business shared its name with a Native American chief? That'd be Pontiac. Pontiac, maker of the Firebird right there in that spiffy gif. And the bonus for 2 points, who was the first U.S. president after World War II that was elected who wasn't alive during World War II? The answer to that somewhat confusing question is Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is who we're looking for there. All right, that will wrap up our night, our questions and answers. Now I need you guys to start sending me your score sheets. There we are. All right, I'm just seeing your question there, Teresa. Round 4, first question answer. That was Broadway Musicals. That would have been Joseph, and the Technicolor Dreamcoat would have been that answer. Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat was the first question answer for round number 4. All right, I'm going to take this down here. Just waiting for you guys to start sending me your scores so we can figure out who our big winner is tonight. Let's see what we got going on here. Come on, you can do it. This is one of those nights when nothing wants to work. All right. Hold on. All right, here we go. Oh, we do have both of our winners from last night in the room tonight. All right. We have the Glowats and Zupons. No Dan tonight. It's just G and Z tonight. I have your score. Thank you guys as always. And we also have our, well, just the Malones flying solo. Just the Malones. All right. I've got your score. Thank you, guys. Good to see you again. Or your score sheet, I should say. We have JK Squared and Cheddar. Nicely done, guys. Thank you. All right. Okay. There's Team ST No D and Sherman. How rude. I have your score. Thank you. All right. Let's see if I can get into my other account here. It wasn't letting me 3 seconds ago. There we go. All right. We have Team Rios. I have your score. Thank you. Joey and Anna, as always. And we have Ariel, Billy. What does this say? 19 Billy Bucks is not enough. 19 Billy Bucks is not enough. I should know what that reference is, and I just can't think of it right now. It will come to me. All right, we have Rob, Courtney, and Teresa. Thank you, guys. Good to see you guys checking in again. I have your score. Nice crowd tonight. Let's see who makes our big board. Top 5. Let's see what we got going on here for this Wednesday night. We have 1, 2. Very close game. Very, very close game. All right. Let's get these top 5 scores in here. Oops. A total of 8 teams playing tonight. Tough competition in the room on this Wednesday night. Let's see how you guys fared. Right. You guys had that many. And you guys had that many. All right, here we go. Top 5 tonight. In 5th place with 35 points. 35 points is usually a little, gets you a little higher on the board, but it shows you we had some tough competition tonight. The Glowats and Zupan clan. No Dan, so no double G's tonight, just some double Z's. Chicago and Cleveland, you guys in 5th place. In 4th place with 36, JK Squared, Justin and Jen, and of course Cheddar. You guys with a nicely done score there, 36 points. 4th place, making the big board. In 3rd place, just ahead of you guys by 1 point, is Team Rios, Joey and Anna, with a strong showing tonight, 37. Our 2nd place team with 39 points. Rob, Courtney, and Teresa. Thank you guys. Good to see you guys again. Thanks for playing along. You guys have a runner-up, very good 39-point score. That on most nights is good enough to take home a win, but tonight you're just 1 point short. 19 Billy Bucks. You guys are our winners tonight with 40 out of a possible 42 points. my friends on the south side. Nicely done, guys. Thank you so much for checking in this evening. Hopefully we are back down in Mount Greenwood in the very near future so we can catch up in person. It's been too long since I've been down that way. And hopefully next time we get started down there, it stays permanent. We don't get interrupted again. So that wraps up this Wednesday night of Play at Home Trivia Nights. I appreciate all you guys stopping in, playing along. Hopefully you guys had a good time, got a nice little break, little distraction, exercise your brains for about an hour. That's the goal of everything. We're back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. It's theme night. It's time for Arnold Schwarzenegger trivia tomorrow. Trust me, if you're not a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, come and play along anyway. I'll make it worth your while. I'll make it kind of fair. There'll be some either or questions, multiple choice. I think there's going to be an entire round of multiple choice, an entire round of true false, just to kind of even the playing field a little bit. So if you're not a huge Arnold fan, you can still join and have some fun and play along. So that's tomorrow night at 7. Hopefully we see you then. If not, we're back to our normal game on Sunday night. So until we meet again, please take good care of yourselves, take good care of each other, be smart, be responsible, be patient, and let's get through this last bit of craziness, hopefully. And we'll meet back here tomorrow night for some Arnold Schwarzenegger trivia. Good night, everybody. Thank you.